How are you, mate? Other than being
Good.
terrible.
Yeah, good. Good.
Excellent.
Yeah, had a good weekend in Melbourne.
Oh, yeah. You'll have to tell us all about that.
Mm, yeah, it was good. It was
Yeah.
interesting. Like, I spent more time talking, socialising, networking than I did anything. But that was the
Well,
whole
that's what
point.
it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But it was good. It was funny putting faces to cartoon BFPs and like the amount of people I bumped into that I didn't know who I was actually talking to at the time. And yeah,
Yeah.
there's one
You
fella that
found
I
out later.
really want. Yeah, you know Mentis, wouldn't you?
I know Mentis. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been chatting with Mentis, God, quite a bit online over the last few months.
He's
And
great.
so,
Yeah.
so I ended up, Posty?
I met Posty at NFT Fest. Yeah, he's fun.
Yeah. So that's who I called for when I got there first was Posty and
Yeah.
Alex. And
Oh, Alex.
Alex,
Yeah.
yeah, so I chilled with the two of them for quite a while. And then Alex headed off, and me and Posty just hung out together for the rest of the day. But yeah, there was one point, got up with this fella called Adam, and we're chatting shit for an hour and a half, like getting along really well with him, having a good laugh, and parted ways. And just as we walked off, then I said to Post, he's like, "Oh, spewing, I didn't get to catch up with Mentis." And he's like, "Dude, Adam was Mentis." I'm like, "Fuck off." He's like, "Yep." So I
That's
sent Mentis a
hilarious.
message then on Twitter. I was like, "Oh, so it was lovely to actually meet you, even though I didn't know who you are at the time." And he was like, "Wait, what? Fuck? Who are you?" And then I told him, he's like, "Oh, dude, we have to catch up again." But yeah, it was fucking good.
No, that's funny.
The actual event itself, like the stalls and setups and things, were yeah a bit average, but it was fun. Definitely worth going.
I've saw all over Twitter or X that Collective Shift absolutely killed it with their chat. Sorry, their talks. They were packed out and very well received.
Yeah, they were. They
They
were. They
did really
were.
well. Ben and team and Matt and all those guys. So yeah, good job from them.
Yeah, they had a good turnout. That Michael Saylor packed it out the whole place. Everyone came out going, "We need more Bitcoin."
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's definitely going to be saying that.
It was funny. The Litecoin stall, there was no one there.
Yeah, I saw that. That was funny. Yeah.
Litecoin rugged. I don't know, Tash. I was half thinking about it, but
I'd
like
like to say we'd love to if
but
everything
do you know how
falls
much it costs?
probably in the three, four figures maybe or more.
So
I don't know.
15,000 it cost. I don't know who it was, but one of the stalls was telling me at 15,000 to have a spot there for the weekend.
Okay, maybe not then. Depending on how the bull run goes.
Yeah, but however, I have met a couple of people who I don't know might be able to get us in the door of it some way or another. But yeah, it's definitely worth looking at for next year.
Yeah, we'd love to. If everything lines up and there's significant interest and things go well from here on in, which there's no reason why they can't, then yeah, definitely. We'd love to be represented in as many places as possible. So, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it'd be good for us as well, something like that, because we'd be a hell of a lot more interested than 99% of the stuff that was actually there for people. Like a lot of it was wallets and exchanges and shit like that. There was one metaverse project there, TCG or something.
Yeah, I've
Have
heard of
any of
them.
you seen them? Yeah. So they had a few screens set up with their metaverse running on it, and yeah, it was good. The movement's a hell of a lot smoother than RFOX's, but again, it's just built on a desktop browser, there's no VR or anything. Oh, I
Yeah.
finally had a go of an Oculus while I was over there as well.
Oh, really? What did you think?
Fucking mental. Absolutely mental. Yeah, I swear to God, I sat there for like probably 5 minutes just looking at my hands and like pressing the
Yeah.
controller things and watching
It's
the fingers bend, and I'm like, this is fucking
yeah, it's
crazy.
pretty wild, hey. Yeah.
It is like, yeah, it is. They had like an NFT gallery set up where you could put on the thing and go in and walk around and look at the different NFTs. And it was all like Asher's line PFP and nine
Okay.
PFP and Valt Psychedelics Anonymous PFP and all of these things.
Yep.
And like I pulled it off in the sense to do it. I was like, just wondering, have you got the owner's permission to use all these? Because like I know half the people that said they own the NFTs, and he's like, "Oh, we just got JPEGs provided to us from the art gallery, and we've just used them." And I was like, "All right, so I take that
Right,
as a no then."
click and save, maybe.
Yeah. But like, I was just thinking, like, would that annoy you? Do you know, if you went in there and seen your PFP being used without someone asking you?
Personally, it wouldn't, but that's just me. I know a lot of people who would like to be consulted first, so everyone's
Yeah.
entitled to that. But
Um,
I'd love mine up wherever I possibly can, to be honest, if it
yeah,
comes down
yeah, I'd be the same as well. But like, I still, if I went in and sat down upon this thing and looked around, there's my gold slammer, I'd be like, huh?
yeah, you like to be asked though, yeah.
Yeah, I would. Like, that's the thing. I'd love it, yep, but I still would like to go, all right, well, do you mind if we use it for this? Like, if you weren't, yeah, I don't know. I think I'd still like approval as much as fun and all as it would be.
Yep.
So, does anyone have any actual questions for us or
Oh,
anything, or will I just keep
this looks like
waffling?
a you know, you can keep waffling as long as you want, but this looks like a leprechaun's hangout. Looking at the
We've literally just come from playing Papa in the Leprechauns.
I did get roped in here, yes.
oh, you're not actually here by your own free will. You're
No, it's funny because I was like, because I need the Zardik and like Adelaide was leaving to come here, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna play pop putt by myself, and they're like, just join us here. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I was like, no one's going to turn up. We'll just play Papa over there.
Uh,
But
we'll
like,
just have a
basically,
casual chat, really. So
yeah, and give Atesh a bit of an update because like DeFiant knows what he's doing because he's building it first. Keys and Sardik usually get filled in on a weekly basis in the Leprechauns. So. But yeah, we're basically at the stage now where Carl's building out the district first with all the individual aspects or like areas for the 11 projects. Um, it's coming together. What did we announce how long it's going to take? Jay? Yeah, I think we have.
yeah, we have well
Uh,
around 6 to 8 weeks or longer. It takes as long as it takes. So
Yeah, exactly. The
yeah,
hopeful timeline this year. If not, it'll be next year.
yeah,
But
absolutely.
it's looking pretty cool so far.
Yeah, we've had some sneak peeks and some different sort of color schemes and things. So it's looking really, really good. So I think everyone will be very happy with what we have, and it'll only be like a beta sort of going on the technology, which will get better and better and better. And Carl, who's furiously building things and doing some VR wizardry there, so going to get a lot more features added in the future, and yeah, and can't release what some of them are yet, but only going to get better with time. So that's going to be great. Yep.
Do you want to say on a Carl? Are you able to talk or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
talk. Sorry, guys. I was just listening in.
Yeah.
no, all
Carl.
good.
Yeah, the build continues with the district. It's been slow for the last, I don't know, the last week. But that's just because we've been building out the actual arcade.
Yeah. Tell us about that.
Um,
How's that going? Tell us all about it.
it's gone really fucking good, to be honest. C11 will be getting a shout out in there as well. We're getting a neon sign made up of the RFOX logo and a neon sign made up of the C11 logo. They'll be going up on the walls. Hopefully, get some extra social media attention and that for you guys as well. But yeah, the arcade. So we've got an opening party on the 25th of this month. So in like, I don't know, 10 days. Gary's going to be there. So he's going to come down and see us as well. So he's going to be representing you guys.
Nice.
We just picked up and set up last night. You know the what they're called, the Catwalk VR. We got the Core 2 Plus. So we got like the premium model that they can get. But it's like a VR treadmill, so you completely strap in. It's got
Oh,
sensors on
yeah.
Is that
sensors
like
on the shoes and that.
is that a
So yeah,
circular one? That
yeah. It's like a
yeah,
big circular treadmill thing. Look, just like the Ready Player One
Yeah,
film. When he
yeah.
straps into the thing
I
and
did see a YouTube video with that. A guy called, I think, Super Massive or something. He did like a ultra marathon on one of those. He did like
Oh,
50
fucking
or
hell.
60 Ks running in VR. It was like and he was strapped into one of these things just running and running and running. It was pretty wild, but yeah, if that's the same model, so it's like the Ready Player one did as well.
Yeah. That you get strapped into it. It's got all. I gave it a little test yesterday. It took me fucking hours to build it.
Yeah.
But once I built it, I jumped into it and I had a quick little play around, and it was good. I'm going to go down later on tonight, and properly get it set up to the PCs. But yeah, we took delivery of all the equipment last week, so we got 5 gaming PCs. They're not top end, but they're running on 3060 Ti graphics card. So they do the job, and we're using the Quest 3 headsets, but using them as PC VR headsets. But that's
very
going to
cool.
give us it's going to give us the option to do more mixed reality games and things like that. We're going to create custom experiences as well. So I haven't seen a multiplayer mixed reality game, a good one yet. So I think we're going to focus on that and probably build something around that, and offer that as an experience for the venue. But also we're going to be offering gaming, education, because we've got access to a whole library of educational content. We've got a school right on our doorstep, so we're going to try and focus on them to get some
Okay.
decent revenue from that.
Is that another partner site or something that's providing with the educational stuff, or where are you getting that from?
Yeah, it's just like a licensing agency. They're called Springboard VR.
Okay. Yep.
And you just pay a certain dollar amount per headset per month. I think it's $30, which for us is like £25 per month per headset, which is fucking peanuts, really. It's like £2, a pound a day. Not even a pound a day over the month, and that gives you access to like 300 different games and loads of different educational content and courses and all these other good stuff that they've got. I really need to dig into it and see what they've got, so that we can see what we can offer. But yeah, it's exciting times for us. We're going through a migration. We're moving the token over onto ARB,
Yeah.
so that we
Exciting.
can be on, the ETH network, but cheaper gas fees. Yeah, there's a lot going on.
That's quite a quick turnaround. You showed me that empty sort of space, and then now you're sort of opening already. Like you've been really going hard at it. That's awesome. From
Yeah, it's
fucking empty
been
space to yeah.
yeah, it's been a constant more or less every day. I've been posting some videos and some updates in the Telegram. I'll throw one up in the Discord as well. I think with the Discord, I don't pay for the notch or anything, so I can only post small videos. It like limits the size that I can post.
Yeah.
But yes, it is looking good. I'm just waiting for delivery for a few more things, just some brackets to get the monitors up on the walls,
Yeah.
and some
So
neon signs as well. We've ordered custom neon signs, but they take forever.
it's going to be like a just a flat kind of industrial space with all the PCs around, and then you walk in and you have your designated areas for your doing your VR stuff, or how's it going to work?
Yeah, we've maximised floor space as much
Yep.
as possible, so everything's getting fitted to the walls, close to the ceiling, so it's out of punching and kicking range.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's just strapped like 6 foot or above, either to the ceiling or to the walls, and just completely out the way. So it looks kind of empty, but when you realise what the space is for, then it makes sense, because
Of course.
yeah,
Yeah.
we just need that maximum floor space. To begin with, the area that we've got, it's what, 40 meters squared, so it's not
Okay.
huge. We've got enough for 5 stations there, 5 different play areas. If we get enough interest, there's a huge unit attached to the building at the back that's like fucking 4,000 square meters. It used to be a
Wow.
nursery.
Yep.
It's huge, big industrial unit, and it's attached to the back of our building. Like we share the same car park.
Is
I've
it
already
empty at
spoke
the
to the
moment?
landlord. Yeah, I've spoke to the landlord. It's available. The rent's actually really cheap.
Yeah,
So
right.
if we get enough interest and people are coming there and they're using it and we're getting the business, then yeah, we'll expand pretty quickly into that big space.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I was going to say, if you do get the interest, would you look at other locations and sort of expanding out
Yeah,
of the place?
definitely. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
already on the plan. Yeah, if the interest is there just within that first month, because we're hoping to open first week of December. If we
Yep.
can get enough business and enough attention during that first month, then yeah, we'll expand into the back, because we'll be able to offer a completely different experience. Then we'll be able to do like sort of team matches and much bigger groups and things like this, and
Oh,
you'd be able to show up there with like 20 of your mates and do paintballing or some shit like that.
that'd be sick.
Like the space is
Without the wealth.
We've had the what? Yeah, we've had the bruises.
Without the welts and the bruises.
Yeah.
That's fucking interesting though, especially having the place out the back with 4,000 square meters ready.
Yeah,
Is there, is
it's
there,
fucking
is,
huge.
is there many of them around as it is? Because like I know in Adelaide there's a few of them that popped up a
There
few
is,
years ago.
so there's one. My first experience actually using one. It's called Matrix VR, and they're kind of like what we've got. They've got more of like a home setup with the VR. So they've got individual
Yeah,
stations, but they've only got four. They've got
yeah,
PC, HTC Vive. You go there, you pay £25 an hour, and you can play whatever games and experiences. They'll either help you or they'll leave you alone. They have
yeah.
got some racing sim machines, but they're kind of tucked out the way. They'll pull them out if you want. So they're more of like a little independent sort of arcade. They're based near the city centre, um, in kind of like the artsy district. And then there's two more. There's one that's called Play, and one that's called Sandbox. And they're a little bit different. They're not like you wouldn't just go there and play any game. They've got personalised games and experiences. They're doing things like the
Yeah.
Squid Games and things like that. But they are really, really popular. All of them, like Matrix VR, it's always busy, even during the week. There's always people there using it. I've been speaking to the owner. I've been down there, had meetings with him. As soon as I got the premises, one of the first things I've done was went and had a conversation with him, and just asked for general advice and do's and don'ts and things like that. The one thing he said was don't focus on high tech, super expensive equipment. He said it's not needed. He was the one that kind of gave me the drawing board for what would be suitable, for what the user's going to want to expect to experience. He said you don't need to go and break the bank to do it.
Yeah, all bells and whistles for no reason.
Yeah, the other places they're more focused towards like groups, corporate parties, things like that. They're in the city centre. There is
Yeah,
actually another one as well. It's called Otherworld, but they're a franchise basically. But they've got a bit of a gimmick, so they haven't got the best VR setup, and they've got shit games because it's all games that they've built, but they're all fucking shit. I'll be honest. Um, but they've got this booth that you go into. It's like this big cubicle, and it's all for single people. You go into the cubicle, and it's kind of like 4D. So when you go into the sun in the games, then the booth heats up. When you go into the wind or the cold, then the booth hits you with like cold air and these things like that.
Oh,
It's
that's
a bit
pretty
of a
cool.
gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, but it's I don't know. I
it's not
enjoyed
an
it, but I didn't.
exercise.
Yeah, it was just kind of like I think it was just because the games were so fucking just not on point. It was there was, but it's because
Yeah.
they had to make the games themselves. I suppose they was all customized for the experience, so there's that side of it. But yeah, the games were just a bit shit.
Are you going to try and sort of integrate your token in there somehow? Like you can pay with, the Second City token or something like that?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the legalities. So we're gonna for all the whales and that, it's just gonna be free for them. If they ever show up, they can just fucking play. That's not a problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do want to be offering something like a 50% discount, something crazy like just to get people interested into the token.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm not 100% sure of the legalities of it because of us being the UK regulations. I
Yeah.
don't quite
License
know.
security and all that. Yeah.
Just sell the
Yeah, I
tokens
don't.
under the counter. Sell them out the
Well,
back door.
Yeah.
well, yeah. This is there is.
Pass
We
the
are going
measuring
to have some
tape.
issues, I think, but they've already said they're not at the minute. They're not regulating DeFi, so it's fine in that
Well,
aspect.
did anyone see what Australia came out with today that or whenever it was, they're taxing absolutely everything. Like every time that you even convert like eats into wrapped eats, they're taxing you as a capital gains thing.
No, I didn't see that, but I thought that was just the case already. We're already
Well,
getting taxed.
I don't know. I just seen a few things pop up about it today, and it was just like, yeah, every single thing that you do is taxed. Everything. It's just like, oh
So
yeah,
many
good luck.
tokens of fuck. Think of the years of trading that they could backtrace.
Oh, dude, I'm one of them. I'm 100%. I've been trading since 2017. To come after me, I'm moving. It's as simple
My
as that. I'm
argument would
leaving
be, "Where's the
Australia.
gains?" I'll just be like, "Where's the
I'll be like,
fucking gains?"
yeah. I was like, go value these JPEGs. Good luck. Yeah. more wallets and things that I've forgotten about, and I still even have active. Oh no, I'm dreading that day.
Gary's here. Gary, you looking forward to the 25th, mate? I hope you're going to jump on the VR treadmill and get some videos of everyone on it.
Hi guys, can you hear me?
Videos. Yeah, I can
Yep.
hear. How you doing?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to coming up to seeing what you guys have done up there. To be fair, have I gone on the treadmill? You're not going to get me off it. I've never been on one, so I've seen all the memes and gifs, and stuff. People running different directions, omnidirectional. It's going to be really fun, mate. Really fun. A few beers to go down as well.
Oh yeah, there'll be plenty of drinks there, don't worry. We'll be locking the shutters. We won't be able to lock the shutters.
Yeah.
Friends and family only. Locking the shutters to stay shut. But we're getting a lot of interest from
It's
the public
interesting
though.
hearing.
Every time I leave the shutters up,
I'm
everyone
not
that walks
surprised,
past, they're always like, "Oh, what are you building?"
What's that? Sorry.
Sorry, it's my fucking dog. He's attacking me.
Oh.
He gets jealous when I'm talking on the phone.
Are you going to put something on the walls to stop people kicking into the walls and stuff like that, or padding or something like that, or just have concrete walls and see what happens?
Oh, brick walls. Let's learn the hard way.
So that was the first thought. I was like, no, fuck, it's their own fault. But then, watching loads of stuff online, they say that you get a deal with a lot of controllers getting damaged with people punching the walls.
Yeah.
So I think I am going to be putting something on the walls. I think I'm just going to go buy some headboards, some like black padded headboards, and just stick them in the areas that I think are going to get punched the most.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Um,
I mean, people would be face planting with your headsets into the walls and stuff when they run straight into it, won't they? So
it's going to happen, yeah.
headsets to protect them and the people, of course.
I've been thinking to counter that. There's either all of the stations get the treadmills, and everyone just always plays in treadmills. But that's kind of expensive, and it does.
Yeah.
Some games you don't really want to be strapped in. The other option I was thinking, when you get trampolines and you get the nets that go around them?
Oh, I could do that. Yeah. Yep. It's a good idea.
You can buy those frames without the trampolines in, and then
could
I
just
could
get
just
one of
buy
those
those like the area and just like keep people like chickens in the little cages, just tucked away.
I think a retractable dog lead and just put it around their neck and tie it to the wall behind them. And then they can only go so far, then they get choked.
Tie them to poles like a swing ball. Or fucking.
Or one of them bungee cords and just, I hook it to the wall behind them or something.
We had everything. The headsets and everything will be strapped to retractable leads on the ceiling.
Yeah, you'd want them.
Invented this stuff. So yeah, but yeah, there is still going to be the danger of people running into walls and breaking shit, and it will happen. But it's going to be fun. It's just going to be a fucking glorified office for me. I'll just be working from there instead, building games there.
Oh, it's going to be so good. Sounds
Yeah.
like a dream. Awesome. Really appreciate you sort of putting C11 up in there as well for a bit of publicity. That's awesome.
It's cool, man. It's got a dope logo. It's going to look sick in neon.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think from the point of getting outside the crypto bubble, and people have heard metaverse 1,000 times, and they might be sick of it, but they're in crypto and DeFi. Just really focusing or getting the people that don't know even what crypto is or a metaverse. They walk in and they see Second City Studio, and they see C11. They're like, "What's this? What's this? What's a metaverse?" And they get involved in that world, and they're the people that we might be looking for, like not just the Web 2 people, but even the people who've never heard of crypto before. But there's not many these days, but people who don't know much about it and just then love it when they walk in. They put the headset on and away you go. And then they're like, what other metaverses are there? And then there's, oh, well, look, there's a Vault, and then there's this and districts, and then there's, and it goes from there. So it could be really good to get those kind of people outside our little crypto bubble, So
yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to have all the time in the world. I'm going to be like talking metaverse, Web3 gaming to all the customers. You know,
Yeah.
and yeah, if they want any sort of education on it, any information on it, even quick experiences, you know, then they'll be able to get that without having to book sessions and stuff. I'll definitely just be trying to use it to onboard people just into any sort of Web3 gaming. Hopefully we can start trying to get sort of sponsorships and things like that from games, or just partnerships and things like that as well.
Oh yeah, that'd be sweet. And holding events there, and those partners
Yeah.
come and play and stuff. That'd be sweet. Yeah.
My brother works for this company, so my brother's like he's your typical like Discord moderator nerd, you know, like the meme.
Yep.
Fucking neckbeard. He's one of them. Like, he's a cool dude. He's a proper little nerd. I'm just trying to think of the company he works for, but basically they got the name of it, but they specialize in servers for tournaments for like Minecraft and Fortnite and all this other stuff. And
Okay,
yeah,
like e-sporting stuff, e-gaming stuff. Or...
yeah, but they actually sell servers and things like that to people that hold their own tournaments and things as well.
Oh
I don't
right.
know.
Wow.
Yeah, he was trying to explain it. He works from home doing it. I followed his company on Twitter, but I forgot the name of it. I'll
I mean,
find out for you guys. But yeah, he had all sorts of ideas. He was like, "Oh, you need to be doing this to get people in," and
yeah.
he said he's going to be helping with that. He was saying, you know, just because of the computers that we've got there, we've got the full setups. He was like, just have cash prize tournaments and things like that. Just get people to register and come in.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you might need that 4,000 square meter space before you know it, sooner than you think. I mean, if you're
Yeah,
going to
hopefully.
expand into e-sporting type VR tournaments and things like that, then yeah, could be very popular very soon. Even with crowds just watching people on the big screen who are actually playing, yeah, could be great.
It's all just funding, really, for the big ideas like that. The smaller stuff we can handle. But yeah, big shit like that. We just got to hope the small stuff works first before we can do
Oh,
it.
absolutely. Baby steps. Yeah. Get the 5 stations going first, and then take it from there.
Yeah. Anyone got the new Quest 3?
Sorry, Carl?
I was going to say, has anyone got the new Quest 3 yet?
No, it's fucking
Oh,
expensive over here.
yeah.
How
I'll
much
be
are
with
they?
my Quest 2 for a while. I think they're about $500-600 or more
The
Australian.
3?
No, is it more?
Fucking,
1,000.
yeah, go up. Let me just Google it.
Yeah. Maybe
Quest
1,200.
3. Meta Quest 3.
That'd probably make it about £500, I'd say.
$1,000 for the basic.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
What's the
Yeah,
conversion rate? Because they're £480
they're five.
over here.
They're 500 USD. It seems online somewhere.
Fuck, Australia's expensive as shit, man.
Dude, it's fucking crazy over here
It is
and
insane.
getting
Yeah.
worse. But yeah, I was just going to say, does anyone actually have any questions or want to know what about C11? Like, if not, we'll knock this in a half an hour.
When Moon. I'm joking.
When moon? When district? When the district gets finished, then moon.
Back in a
So
minute.
yeah, it's all in your hands, Kat. But yeah, you and Tash got anything to ask or query or wonder? Has anyone taken or using any of that? No point me talking about it, I haven't a clue. What's the C11 DAO roadmap look like? We're going to build it together, Tash. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, I really think we don't have a roadmap as yet, because
Like,
we are
we're a
expecting.
DAO, we can't.
Yeah, we're sort of expecting, once we get our proposals going, and expecting ideas from the community. Really, once we get a bit more interest and a bit more activity, and once the whole market picks up, like it has started, of course, but once it really gets going, we'll get some ideas, and then you guys will be telling us what direction you want to take things in, and what you want to see in the districts, and what the projects want to see happening in the district, whether it's esports or if it's meetups or galleries or anything that can be built in VR. Carl can do it. So
Whoa.
I'm putting it out there now. Nah. anything within reason, of course. But yeah, the roadmap, it's a bit of a unique one because most projects do have a roadmap, but we want to achieve sort of just the
They're overrated.
Well,
yeah,
the thing is,
exactly.
we do have our ideas, and me, Jay, Parry, we have a pretty like consistent idea of how we want the DAO to go and where we want the DAO to go. But like at the end of the day, it isn't up to us. So like we'll put our proposal out, and if you all like it, then we'll head in that direction. If you don't, we'll go another one. It's just as simple as that.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. And the way we spend our funds and the way what we buy, what we use them for, where we go with the direction, it's all up to you guys. We just need to get the word out there, get a few more people in, a bit more interest, and that'll come in time. It's been a bit of a slow start, but that's with every project out there. It's been a long 2.5 years, so we're just getting going. So plenty of time to create some awesome stuff, and looking forward to it. See where this goes.
but I think as soon as we have like the district ready and we can start actually hosting events for each of these individual projects in the space, then they'll all start getting a bit more interested.
Exactly.
And once RFOX grows as well.
I was going to say as the Vault gets better each week and more features come out, and we'll be piggybacking off those and can offer those as well. So it's all going to happen. So I'm thinking early next year is when things will sort of really start picking up. So might be a bit of a slow December, but who knows? We'll see.
That could all change. Chicken Little. Jesus Christ, we were just about to end the thing. Like,
Hi Lala, how you going?
Hi, I'm trying to do an Adelaire and come at the very end.
you literally nailed it, nearly to the minute.
Perfect.
Well, as I always say, better late than pregnant. But yeah, do you have any questions or anything for us, Lila? Or...
Not really at this moment, but I do want to know a little bit more about Second City. I mean, I know a bit about it, but is there anything that we can support from the RFOX side of things?
No, I heard the rug.
Terrible person.
As far as support from RFOX, I mean, between RFOX and C11, they've already offered us our own district, an area to deploy our own games and build out an ecosystem, which is huge for us. So, I mean, that's enough support, really. I mean, obviously, any publicity and that we can get along with it would be amazing. But yeah, I think that's just been huge for us.
Awesome. Yeah, I really like. I know I stalk every one of you in this chat probably more than I should, and I've seen the work that you've done, and it's really amazing. So perhaps we could touch base a little bit more next week on how we can actually promote it further, or at least incorporate in certain walkthroughs once things are ironed out. I would love to feature you guys. Actually, we do those like Friday videos and stuff like that. We could definitely do one that features A to Z what you've done so far and what you expect things to be in future.
Oh yeah, definitely more than up for that.
Sweet.
So there's quite a bit going on at the moment. We've got the games and experiences that we're building out within RFOX. We've got loads of plans to do a lot more as well. It's just kind of waiting for some of the things to be available for us to put them in those ecosystems. Some of the things that have been mentioned in the RFOX AMAs, like economies and things like that. Then we want to start using those tools to build out even more within the Vault. But also we're stepping into the real world as well. So we're opening up a VR arcade. That's going to be opening pretty soon. You can find some little sneak previews and that in our Telegram at the moment. But once we've got it all finished, we start putting some proper fucking videos out online. We haven't put anything out on Twitter or anything yet, just because it's all still semi-built and all my tools are lying around everywhere. So.
Natasha's asking something there in chat as well, Jay. One second to jump back to it.
Oh, I can see. Where is the VR arcade? It's in Birmingham, in the UK. It's in an area that's called Sturchley, which is, if any of you know the chocolate factory, Cadbury's chocolate factory, you know Cadbury's chocolate. We're like 5 minutes away from the chocolate factory. But we're on a main high street that's recently just been like gentrified, so to speak. It was really run down for the last 10 years, and since COVID finished, everyone's been buying up all of the properties and opening bars, restaurants, lounges, cafes, loads of new apartments and houses and everything have all been built around there. And we're in a really prime location for it. The landlord's a friend of mine, so I got an absolute bargain on the rent as well. It costs us next to nothing for what we've got. So yeah, we've got really, really, really good location. Just for transport, foot traffic, and the fact that it's becoming an area where people want to go out and to do things. But the only things to do around there at the moment, it's limited apart from food or drink. So we're hoping we can capitalise on that as well.
Go out, have a meal, and have a VR game or two.
Yeah, well, our next door neighbours, on either side of us, one is a craft beer bar, and one is they're branded as a micro bakehouse, but they're both won awards. One for their home beer and the other one for their pizzas. So they're extremely popular. Like the foot traffic that they get is crazy. When every day I've been down there for the last week working, and I must get asked 20 times just from people that are popping into either one of the places next door. They'll just be coming up and tapping on the window, and they're just like, oh, "What are you building? What's going on here?" And they're excited for it. I've spoke to all of the staff in, the owners and that of the local businesses as well. Told all of them they'll have to come down before we open up, get all of those involved as well. But yeah, there's like a nice little community vibe going on down there. It's quite like a hipster crowd sort of scene that's down there. So yeah, hopefully it all works out.
That all sounds great. Yeah. Did you say Cadbury factory's 5 minutes away or so?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Imagine getting some kind of sponsorship with them. Get your name on every chocolate bar in the world. Gosh.
That'd be fucking crazy.
Somehow.
Yeah, well, we're just going to try and pinch their tourism, to be honest, because the train station's like 30 seconds from the shop.
Oh, nice.
And most people get to Cadbury's by going to Bourneville train station. So we're just going to fucking plaster advertising all around there as well. And just steal all the Cadbury World's foot traffic.
Best way to do it.
Yeah,
But yeah,
hopefully.
he had another question as well there. So, sorry to cut you off, Carl. It was just Atesh wanted to know what.
I was just going to say, we'll be showcasing the Vault to as many people as we can that are coming in using the VR. So hopefully we'll be getting quite a few new people signed up to it, especially the fact that they can walk away and still use it on their phone as well. So, they're going to be able to come in, create their account on the headset, but we'll get them to download the app on their phone, and then they can carry on in the ecosystem on their phone still and take it away with them. If they want to buy a VR headset, they can. Going to try and look at some affiliate programs as well for selling the equipment, if possible.
That'd be good. At least, like, even if you didn't have to hold shit in stock, you could have like use your code to redeem X amount off, and you get a kickback off the supplier.
Yeah, something like that, definitely.
Yeah, fucking sounds like a good idea. Like, I can't see it not working out. If it fucking just takes off in a bang. Like, it's a good time as well, just leading up to Christmas. But are you going to open late at night?
Yeah, so I'm thinking time-wise, probably going to be like 12 noon till about 10 p.m. Probably going to be the times. I'll probably have online booking. Well, we will have online booking, but we'll probably have the option to book earlier. So be able to book from like 10 in the morning if you want. Because the shop's not far from my house, so I can get down there for a booking. But yeah, we'll probably have it, for walk-ins, just like 12 till 10, something like that. Try and get all the drunk people when they're going out.
Yeah, exactly.
I just seen the question: is the shop going to have pizza? We're not going to do food. Just we haven't got the space. I'll have a microwave in there and a kettle. If you want a pot noodle or something, you can have a pot noodle.
It's just BYO food. Just bring your own, Atesh. Bring a slice for DeFiant as well.
See if this video sends. 1 second. It might be too large.
But yeah, Jay, Tesh was just wondering what will he be able to do in the C11 district and like what's the vision?
Oh yeah, the video sent. There you go. There's a little video of the arcade there. Just what we got so far.
Nice.
So in this, it was that question towards me for the C11 district.
No.
Either of us, yeah. But I was really thinking that once we get each project, each of the Genesis projects to sort of have their input into each of the areas, then yeah, they can build it out however they want based on what kind of project they are and what they want to see and what they want in the vault in their district. And then going on from there, they can either look at purchasing a district or having their own separate district.
No. He's wondering what he can do in it, but like basically all the projects will have their own thing going on. You can go in there, you can do whatever. But like we will also have a showcase area where it'll have like an evolving space on a weekly, monthly, whatever it be, and there'll be all sorts of different projects, events, like anything from talks to games nights to educational things with token gated events. Like there's just anything. Whoever wants to do something cool in the metaverse can come to us. We can host them and display them, do all sorts. But like apart from just that, then all the 11 projects will have their own thing. So you can go in, you can have a wander around, you can play with whatever they've got going on in there.
Yeah, that's where the proposals will come in as well.
Yeah. Yeah, sweet. I think that kind of covers it.
Yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for now, I think. But unless anyone's got something.
I do just want to jump back to that video of Carl's for a second now that I've had a look at it. That fucking treadmill thing looks fun.
Yeah.
I'd say it gets you fucking fit.
Honest to God, it's so hard to get. The UK suppliers are limited, and they want like fucking £2,000 per unit for one, and I wasn't paying that. But yeah, managed to get one.
I wonder how much they are in Australia. Probably about 25,000. But yeah, I'd say it'd keep you fucking fit running around on that thing all day.
Yeah, I was watching some reviews. A different arcade that had them in stock. It was in America, and they said, people book the hour and they last about 20 minutes. And they just, that's quite funny. So I think I might use it for some challenges or something. We might have to do some. Well, you said you've seen someone who ran 50 kilometers in VR or something.
Yeah.
Might have to have like a 1,000-meter sprint and try and have some sort of, a leaderboard and just something like that, and maybe some other stuff as well. Something that even non-gamers could come and take part in. Even if you wasn't the best at shooting and strategy and things like that, you can fucking run in a straight line, right? So.
Yeah. I'll go find that video and I'll post it.
But yeah, it's been a labour of love, definitely.
Yeah, as most startups are.
Yeah. But we got one project sponsoring us already. It was actually through Jay, you in the chat. It was your mate with the, Will, with his Obama project. We're actually building a little something. Yeah, we're building something for them. And
all right. Yeah.
But yeah, then they're gonna they've got some sponsorship going on in the shop as well. They're gonna have a logo up in the shop as well, and
awesome. Yeah, that'll be really good. I think he's actually got the same model. This guy, based AF, in this video. Looks like the same model as you have there. I can't imagine running on that thing for like 39 miles. That's crazy.
Press play on the video. I'll watch it after we're finished on the AMA. Oh.
Well, yeah, anyone got anything else? If not, I'm going to wrap it up and jump off.
Yeah. We'll wrap it up. That's been good. Any questions, guys? Shoot it to us anytime. But yeah, it's been good. Exciting times ahead.
One question I do have, Ziggy, do you actually own that OG? Because if you do, we need to talk. Like,
He uses it all the time.
does he?
Yeah, he uses it all the time. It's
Oh,
really
that's the one. That's the one I've wanted from like day one when they all got released with that green and gold one. I was like, that is just fucking sexy.
Ziggy got lucky because yeah, it's gonna sound wrong, but even the bottom half, the designs are really good. So he got lucky on that one, that's for sure.
I went and looked at my OG crystal thing the other day in the mirror, and I sold it the next day. It was fucking horrible looking. I was like, that's
It's
done.
Russian
See you
roulette,
later.
you know? It is Russian roulette for how you look on the bottom half. But yeah,
Oh
Ziggy's one is
yeah. But the funny thing, one of the PFP ones that I actually didn't like the look of and had for sale for ages. I went and looked at it in the vault and was like, this fella's fucking cool. He's got like matching
oh,
everything
yeah.
the whole way down and like rocking a bald head. I was like, yeah, I can live with this fella.
It's always the thing is everyone in the team had a preference in which quarter they wanted. Like I wanted, my Arcimoto, but I tend to use my Taravaldi more because of how it looks like. So yeah, I totally know and feel exactly how you thought your PFP would look like, and it's just totally different.
So, Zardik, have you wore yours in and had a look at your bottom half yet?
Nope, haven't done it yet.
No, you should do it, dude. He could be in for a shock. A little pair of pink hot pants on him.
With flippers on it, for all you know.
I'll have to try. I'll have to try. I'll send you the photos.
So, but yeah, if no one else is at, we'll wrap it up and probably see you in the RFOX AMA in 13 minutes. Well, I won't. I'll be late.
Sure.
Thank you
If
for
you're
hopping on.
early, I'll be surprised again.
Nah, fuck that.
All
But
right,
yeah,
thanks, everybody.
good.
Chat to you soon.
Thank you all for turning up. And yeah, I don't know if we'll do these weekly because there's not that much to talk about. We'll see. We'll let you know when the next one's on.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Good luck,
Thanks,
everyone.
everybody. See you later. Bye.